So it's about May 2024, and I'm stepping up to the line for my first race in the 2024 outdoor season. My first race the entire year. And alongside me in this 800 meter are about 8 other guys, all of whom look tough as nails. And as I'm looking around, I start feeling nervous. Not because I don't know how to race, not because I don't know what to do. I've been consistent for 3 months since about February 22nd to just show up, train, put in the work, and not make any excuses for myself. In terms of being ready, I know I am ready. But looking at the people around me, I just start feeling nervous because they all look like they're better than me. They all look tougher than me. They all look more muscular than me. And I'm not out of shape, but I am a bit skinny. I'm an Indian guy. I'm running an 800 meter. I see like these towering giants beside me. I think like, bro, this is not going to go well. So I hop up to the line. Like there's nothing I can do about it at this point, right? The announcer puts up the gun, says, ready, set, and poof, the gun goes off. And as I start running, I fall in with like the first 4 people of this race. Out of 9 people, I fall in with the lead pack, the faster group, which is ahead of like the slow pack, the people who fall behind. And as I'm running this first lap, I stick close to these guys. I don't push past, I don't make a move. I just hang behind them on their shoulders, waiting for the first lap to go by, because you want to really push yourself in the second lap, the one where you're going to win the race. And so the first lap passes, it's 400 meters. We're coming around the first curve again, and a couple of these people start falling behind. Now it's just me and the guy ahead of me who's winning the race, right? And still at this point, I feel good. I feel fresh. I've trained for this point, and I've realized like, yo, I feel good. I have a chance of winning this thing. And as I'm running down the straight, I hang right behind this other guy's shoulder, the guy ahead of me. And that's when I realize, dude, I'm going to destroy these guys. I'm absolutely going to win this race with no difficulty at all. Because as I start coming around the corner, as I start coming around the final curve, you know, when you come in, there's a 100 meter and you just sprint it to the finish. I hang behind this guy. He doesn't know I'm there. We're turning into the 100 meter and I just lock in. I pass this guy on his shoulder and I start sprinting harder than I've ever sprinted before. This is the final 100 meters of an 800 meter race, and I blast this guy. I was right behind him. I was this far apart from him. And by the time the race finished, I was 6 seconds faster than this guy. If you don't know how fast that is, in a track race where times are everything, that is a sizable amount. That is a good, strong, undeniable, dominant victory. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but after I finished, I just felt great. I was puffing, my hands were on my like hips. I was standing there, I was looking around, I was like, yeah, I did that. I did that. And I'm watching all these other guys come in. Of course I say, good job, hey, good race, you did your best, all that. But like these guys still look tougher than me. And all of them, without a doubt, were dead as hell. They were completely gassed, they were completely out of it. And looking back on that specific race, that was one of the happiest races of my entire life, one of the best races ever. But in that race, I just realized that even though those guys looked tougher than me, even though they looked like they were better than me, stronger than me, that I had no right to beat them, I had trained for it. I had put in the work, and I achieved the goal that I thought I couldn't achieve in the first place. And looking back on that race, even though I felt like I didn't deserve to win, even though those other guys looked so much tougher than me in that moment, I had won. I had beaten them. And I didn't look the part. I didn't look like I deserved dub. I was just another normal guy competing against other people, and I beat them. That taught me the lesson that it's not about looks. It's not about how dominant somebody looks. It's not about what you think the other person can do. It's not about devaluing yourself. It's just about figuring out what you need to do, ignoring those doubts in your mind, and just going ahead and doing it. Because you really don't know. I did not know how good the other people would be. I overestimated my competition. I underestimated myself. I doubted myself. When in reality, like, why? I trained for it. I'd worked for it, and it showed. I didn't try to fake it. I didn't try to hype myself by lying that, yo, I'm the greatest person ever. I'm going to achieve everything. But the thing about these reasons that they're nothing more than excuses that are just holding you back from ever taking action. Because think about it. Your competition is human. In whatever field that you're going into, in whatever your goals and dreams are, whatever area you feel insecure about, whether it be like YouTube, where you think, oh, okay, I want to make a YouTube channel. I want to put myself out there. But it's so saturated, it's so full. There's no way I can compete with anybody else on this platform. Really? Is that really the truth though? Because every year there's new creators, new people rising to the top, and they're human too. They've done things that other people are able to replicate. They've taken actions which are not out of this world. They have the same 24 hours as us. They are all mortal. What's stopping you from doing the same thing? From following the same process? From taking the same choices to further your future? Because nobody's forced you to have the body that you have, the physique that you have, the diet, the mentality. Nobody's forced you into your life except you. Your choices are what determine your reality, what determine where you go. And so if you don't like where you're currently headed, if you're unhappy by your life, quit blaming other people. Look inside yourself and realize, yo, I have the power to change. I have the power to make better choices. And you could start right now, right here, today. Because there's nothing deficient within you. You have a capacity for learning, and you've used it throughout your entire life. From, learning how to walk, learning how to run, reading, writing, using social media, using your phone, gadgets, whatever. You've learned constantly throughout your entire life. And so what's this one new thing? Learning how to make a successful YouTube channel, learning how to put yourself out there for writing, authorship, editing, like all these other things. And I'm just saying things that I'm personally interested in. But even in whatever fields you're going into, like what's stopping you from rising to the top, learning everything that you possibly can? Because you are capable. You are physically, mentally capable of putting yourself out there, learning what you need to learn. And even if you fail, even if you put all your effort into it and you failed, or wouldn't the pain of failure be easier to bear than the pain of regret, the pain of never having started? Because I've started this YouTube channel. I haven't made huge gains. There's other people who made like 100,000 in 1 month of starting, right? But that's okay. Even if I fail in this venture, even if I put myself out there and nothing comes out of it, at least I know I will have tried, that I put myself out there, that I did my best, put my best shot out there. I could live with that, compared to thinking that, shoot, what if I had been a YouTuber? What if I had put myself out there? What if I had done it? What could have happened? And then never knowing what. I feel like that's an infinitely worse possibility than just putting yourself out there, seeing how it goes, realizing that nobody's looking at you, that nothing's stopping you except your own mind, and trying it. Maybe it changes your life. Maybe it doesn't, and you learn from it. Regardless of what happens, you did something. That's more than most people can ever say about really anything, right? So I guess like an action step to kind of end off this video would be to just ask yourself, or write down your goals, write down your dreams, write down the things that you want to accomplish, and then figure out what input would require you to get that output. Like cut it down to the most basic level. I'll give you an example. If one of my dreams is getting to 1 million subscribers, what do I need to do to get there? Well, I need to make videos. I need to make content, some sort of content, any sort of content, and build it up from there. Obviously it gets more complex, but at the very minimum, at the very least, I have to have videos that there's no shot of me ever reaching that goal in the first place. So what do I need to do? Record videos, no matter how good or bad they are in the beginning, stop them, and then just upload them off onto YouTube and grow gradually. That's really all it comes down to. You can do other things, you can learn other skills, marketing, SEO, all these other things. But it all starts with you putting the video out there. Maybe if you're a novelist, if you're trying to write, you just gotta write pages, right? Even though it doesn't even matter if you edit them. You just gotta get them down, finish the novel, come back to it later, edit it up, you send it off. Cutting things down to the most basic level to work towards your goals. Something you could do right now, right here, today. Figure it out and take action. Because what do you have to lose? Nobody's looking at you when you're that small. Nobody knows about it. Nobody's going to stop you. The only person holding you back is you and your own mind. So would you rather live with the pain of failure, the pain of regret, or the feeling of success, knowing that you tried it, you succeeded, and stuff came out of it? Who knows? But that's all for this video. Subscribe if you like this content. Road to 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, we're coming back. That's all. Peace.